Think Games is an award-winning logic puzzle game that helps young kids develop reasoning and problem-solving skills through a delightful and engaging gameplay. This is a really fun app. This is what you'll see when you go into the App Store. Let's go into the app. I actually had a lot of fun learning this app when I started. First things first, there is a for parents suggestion page. So this says press the number 2 for 3 seconds. So it's just making sure that you're reading the information, and then it's going to take you into a place where you can add new profiles. You can pick whether they're doing easy, hard, and you can decide if you want in-game music or not. And then what it's going to show you, and you can see for this profile for Loki actually has completed most of these skills already. Okay. So basically it shows you what they're going to work on in each level. Okay. So there's a chapter, and then there's different levels within each chapter. And you can see there are 8 different chapters. All right. And you can pick easy or hard. So for Loki, I picked hard. For myself, I picked easy. Okay. And it just depends on what you feel like doing. I'm going to show you the features of it. All right. So let's go in and we'll select play. So first things first, I can pick my character. Now you have to unlock some of the characters. So when you first start, you're only going to have these 6 to begin with. And then you can see I've actually unlocked some other ones as I've been playing. So you pick your character first. I like this little zebra guy. He's fun. So we'll go with him. So then it's going to ask me where I want to start. It's going to take me back to the last place I left off, but I'm going to actually start at the beginning and show you a couple of the simple features. So when we first get started, the basics of this is just that you're going to take your finger and you're going to guide your character through the maze. And I'm chasing this little pirate guy. I told you this is actually a really fun game. I had a lot of fun learning how to use this. When I get to the crackers, I just have to eat the cracker, and then I can move to the next level. Okay, so when you hit that big ring, that means you're at the next level. Okay, again, this is for the first level, so not much to it. Very simple. As you go, it starts to get a little more complex. Okay, so here I have to eat more of the crackers. And then let me show you the last level. You have to click it twice. Let me show you the last level of chapter 1. So now here I have to think about which way do I want to go, because if I just eat all the crackers, I'll actually get stuck. So I have to think, okay, I want to eat this cracker. I'm going to go this way. I'll eat this cracker and I'll go this way. Okay. So you start to hit a few more options where you actually start to get stuck. Okay. When you get to the end of a level, we have a little fun exchange of fun rings that I collected along the way. And then I have the option to continue with my zebra friend, or I can do the new lion that I just unlocked. Okay. And they want me. Okay. And I'm going to pick him. Now I will go into chapter 2. So chapter 2 is going to have me working on boxes, working with boxes. So now with the boxes, I have to move them, but I have to move them strategically so that they help me meet my goal. Okay, so that one was a very easy one. If I were to go to one of the harder ones, I'm going to have to think about how am I moving my boxes. So here, I need to make sure that I can get over here. So I'm actually going to use one box here. So I don't want to eat my cracker yet. And see, I should have done something different. You can always restart. This shows you restart. So I actually want to move this box over, then this box. I've even done this level before, but so now I'm able to get my little guy over here where he needs to be, eat the cracker, and go down. So you can see how it actually involves some planning. You actually have to think through what you're going to do. Again, you can restart with that little restart button in the corner. Okay. So let's go. The next level is actually going to involve balloons. So now what I have to do is I have to use these spiky things to actually get my balloon to pop. Okay. So I have to use a combination of ensuring that I can get my my character through using the boxes, and I have to get the balloon to pop. And I'm going to do that by just bringing it over to those spikes. And then I'll continue to figure out what's the best way for me to get my little lion through the maze. If I'm going to go to the next level, I then get some boulders. So at the boulder level, I am actually looking to get my boulders to be able to crash these spots that have the little cracks already in them. Okay. So if I were to eat the cracker, it creates that. Now that's not actually going to help me that much. So I would have to be a little more strategic, but I just wanted to show you what it does. Okay. Strategically, I would need to think about, I only had 2 rocks. I have to think about where do I need them to crack and how can I move my items to help me do that. Okay. All right. Then we get into the level where we have this yellow spot, and he actually helps us bounce. So we actually can bounce with him, which is really fun. And anything will bounce off of him. The characters will bounce or the other items. Then I get to the place where I have fire. And with the fire, I'm going to have some ice cubes. So I have to think about getting my ice cubes over the fire so that it puts the fire out so I can safely pass through. And I made it. All right. This level is really fun because this gives me an elevator feature. So now my little guy, he's going through here. All right. So now you see I have the elevator feature. Okay. So I drop down there. Once I'm in there, I can't move, but as soon as I get back up there, I can move. And as you go, the levels get harder. And the last level is a combination of all of them. So it combines several of them. You'll see I'm actually stuck on level 13 right now. Haven't made my way through yet, but I'm working at it. Very fun game. Again, you do have the option to have the easy or the hard. And I think that is really helpful. If your child is having some difficulty with the hard level, you can always go to that easy level and maybe even look and see what skills they're working on there. So I could always change that level. I can also, again, remember, turn that music off if that's bothering you. Okay. And then I also have a little bit of an about us message. So you can learn more about the company that does this. They have several apps. So they give you kind of a hello and here's what they're all about. This is a great game. I genuinely, as an adult, had a lot of fun playing this. So I hope that you and your child, maybe you could play this together. This would be a great way to problem solve and process through what do we need to do first and kind of work on some of that first this, then this kind of sequencing, problem solving type of skills. I hope you enjoy Thinkrolls.